if you're like me, you've got a Ford Ranger or Everest 2015 to 2017 roughly it seems, and you have this, basically the shape from the front, they all look the same. Then you also had one that came out with the same radio that I did, and it is just really not up to par for the year that it came out with. I've got an older car that came out with a better radio. So what I'm going to show you today is a very cheap and affordable way to make your car seem just much newer, much more up to date, and much more enjoyable every time you drive. So let me show you what we did. I think it is a worthwhile upgrade for anybody that's got one of these cars. Okay, so what we did, we removed the original radio. Comes out very easily, and we got this radio. So this radio you can buy with the covers and things, but everything that it needs to look perfectly original in your Ford Ranger or Everest. So you can see here, this comes with it. It fits over perfectly made. It looks the same. It looks very, very original. So this radio is a Star Sound. It's very affordable. Currently I think it's about 2,000 Rand with the stuff, so very not expensive. The moment you switch it on, the vehicle on, obviously the radio also comes on, so it's got its own settings. It's got a phone, can connect your phone, navigation, you've got a rear view camera, you can see the rear view. The rear view shows which way you're going to drive. Then when you switch it on, you can see there's my phone lying there. No cables, no nothing. You can leave it in your pocket. If you press this orange button, it will link you wirelessly to Apple CarPlay, or if you've got an Android Samsung phone, it will link to your Android Auto. So from here, so most of the time the radio will automatically come to where you left it off, and then so when you climb in your car, this is where you'll get. So here you've got your phone, you've got your Apple Music, you've got podcasts, everything that you've got on your phone you'll have here. Google Maps, if you switch on your Google Maps, you'll see there satellite views of where you are. Very nice if you're looking for something specific, you don't know the way you're going. If you've got Apple Maps, you can get to that. Doesn't matter what you want to do. You can also search on your phone. If you've got your phone with you, take it out, you can search here. I want to go to Castle Gate, then I just say directions and I say go, and I put that back in my pocket, and it says here, if you go to your maps, it will start giving you your directions. Okay, so that works nice. You can then go switch your screens around. You can switch it like this to your maps. It will show you what music is playing. It will show you directions. You've got your calendar. Everything will pop up here. So very, very user friendly. The radio works very well. It's got a couple of buttons here that for volume. Everything else still works. So you've got your volume button here. You can see there. If I turn it, you've got your skip tracks buttons. Your buttons on your steering wheel, everything still works the same. You don't lose any functionality from your car that you had before. The only thing you don't have is a CD player, but let's face it, as much as Ford didn't think of it, we don't listen to CDs anymore. We've got Apple Music. You can click on that and it can play. You've got things like Siri, so there's a microphone here, and that's a GPS over there. So there's a microphone here. You can Siri. You can ask it questions while you're driving. You don't even have to do something. So for me personally, that is the cheapest, most useful upgrade. It's something you use every single day when you drive. Even if it's just to listen to music, you can still get back to the car's original radio. You press this button, you've got your normal phone options, radio. It does have a radio built in. You can go to radio. It's got navigation, so if you've got a built-in GPS, well, the radio comes with a built-in GPS, should I say, then you just click on navigation, and no matter where your phone is, if you don't have signal, you'll still have navigation anywhere that you've downloaded maps for. All the maps also for free. You can get to all kinds of settings here, but by default most settings is just fine. You don't need to change anything. So there's a bunch of settings that you can now go and change if you felt like playing around with it. There's a menu of the actual, so you can install different apps. You can see there's Chrome, there's maps, there's music. So this is all on Android itself. So you can do a couple of things here. There's a Play Store if you want to look for other apps. You've got YouTube, you've got all kinds of things here. So if you park at your house, you can connect to a radio. It's got Wi-Fi built in. You can connect to your radio, to your home Wi-Fi, and that will, then you can download things. Or if you really like, yeah, where I'm now, you can just connect to your phone's hotspot and download if you need to download something. But generally you don't need Wi-Fi for it. It's just if you want to install a different app or something that you want to update. But I've hardly ever used Wi-Fi on it. It just works. So yes, consider this as an upgrade before you think of upgrading your car, because everybody else with a Suzuki Espresso has Apple CarPlay and you don't. This is a very affordable way. You take it to an audio guy down the street and he installs it for you in a few minutes and you are sorted. It's really, we've had this radio now for 2 years and it's really no issues. It just works. So don't waste your money on more expensive radios. There's options. Every time you ask on Facebook, everybody comes with a 1/2 system, and I'm sure it is a great system, but it costs 10,000 Rand at least. So there's really no, I can tell you now, you basically only want CarPlay or Android Auto, so there's no reason to spend any more than this on an infotainment system. So yes, thanks for watching. Remember to subscribe. Let me know what you think. What did you change on your car? We'll still follow up with a couple of other changes we've done, but this one is by far the most affordable and the most often that you use it.